Good Erev Shabbos, Parshas Lech Lecha. We barely begin the Parsha and we are already stymied by the opening pasuk. Vayomer Hashem el Avraham, God speaks to Avram and he says, Lech Lecha me'artzecha, go, leave your land and go on a journey to Eretz Canaan, to Eretz Yisrael. And this language of Lech Lecha has befuddled the commentaries. Go Lecha, to you, to yourself, for you. What exactly does this mean? Rashi famously teaches, Lech lecha letovascha ulahanascha. The word lech lecha means bishvilcha, for you, for your benefit, for your well-being. In other words, Hashem is preempting perhaps Abraham's impulse not to go by saying, as harsh, as difficult as this might be, with all of the inertia that is built in to not wanting to leave one's home, one's family, one's society, one's country, one's language, everything that they know that they're familiar with. Nevertheless, I'm telling you, bishvilcha, this is ultimately for your benefit. So what is the benefit that is going to accrue to Avram Avinu? The Bar Tanura says that when Rashi says, letovascha ulahanascha, it's going to accrue to your benefit. So it is Rashi is suggesting two very important points here. One is that it is lahanascha, it is for Avram Avinu's pleasure, hana, uletovascha, and it is for his well-being. And sometimes people confuse these two. We confuse a well-being and pleasure. Something is good, it must feel good. If something feels good, it must be good. But truthfully, we all know from our own life experience that is not the case. Something may be pleasurable but not good for us. Something may be good for us and not pleasurable for us. It might be good for us to take a medication, but it's certainly not pleasurable to do so. So Hashem is telling Avram Avinu, Lech lecha, go bishvilcha, for yourself, because it is lahanascha, uletovascha. Ultimately, there will be great pleasure and goodness coming out of this. Great riches, great wealth, great children, great wonders, land, a lot of pleasure that will come out of this, and also tov, and also good. So what is the tov and the hana'ah? So in the mind of the Bar Tanura, it must be all the promises of goodness and well-being that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives to Avram Avinu. The Maharal suggests that letovascha la'anascha means that Hashem is telling Avram, sometimes it's difficult to do difficult things. It's hard to do hard things. And especially when we are commanded to do so, we have a natural impulse, we have a psychological resistance to doing things that we're told to do. Hashem says to Avram Avinu, Shlach lecha, Lech lecha. Just like Shlach lecha, just like when Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu in the desert to send the spies, Shlach lecha, that if you want to do it, do it. It's your choice. It's lirtzoncha. It's up to you. Similarly, Hashem is telling Avram Avinu here, Lech lecha. Yes, this is a tzivui. Yes, this is an obligation. Yes, this is a command. And I understand that with commands come a lot of resistance. Nobody likes to be told what to do, not even from God. Nevertheless, I'm telling you, Shlach lecha, do it. Go on this, Lech lecha, do it. Go on this journey, but do it on your own volition. I'm telling you, if you go on your own volition, it will be letovascha lahanascha, because there's a grand spiritual journey that you, Avraham, are going to set forth upon now, and great wonders and transformations will accrue to you. You will become a deeper, more profound person. You will gain so much from the experience if you only do it lecha, lirtzoncha, willingly. If you go kicking and screaming, and even if not kicking and screaming, but if you only go because this is Dvar Hashem, Hashem is telling you to do so, and you are resigned to listening to Dvar Hashem, you will miss out on so much of the benefit that the experience has to offer you. And therefore Hashem says, Lech lecha, go lirtzoncha, says the Maharal, shegam halicha hazos hi lirtzoncha. Even this halicha, this journey, should be lirtzoncha, even though it is a mitzvah. Shaharehi lahanascha ulitovascha, it is for your benefit, as we just explained. And finally, the Imrei Shammai, cited by Rabbi Fran, says lahanascha ulitovascha. What is the benefit? What will accrue here? Well, Avram Avinu, what is one of the things that he's best known for? He's best known for his chasadim, being a hachnasas orchim, being a machnis oreach, welcoming in the guests. Now, there are two types of people that could engage in kindness and in hachnasas orchim, in being hospitable. Some people do it because it's the right thing to do, and they feel they want to do the right thing, and they will do the right thing because they are kind, good-hearted people. But there's a deeper level to being a machnis oreach, to hachnasas orchim, to being kind, generous, and hospitable. And that is when you can feel the pain of the other person, when you can feel the discomfort of the other. I'm not just engaged in generous behavior because I'm a good-hearted person, but I'm a good-hearted person who really feels you, who understands where you're coming from. Hashem says to Avram Avinu, you are destined to be a great Bal Chesed. You are destined to be a great Machnis Orchim. Lech Lecha, I want you to go. I want you to go on this journey and travel. I'm not even telling you where to go. Just travel, just go. Ultimately, I'll share with you. But right now, Avram Avinu is just going to wander. And Avram Avinu will garner great benefit from this experience, because he will, at his core, learn to and understand what it means to be a traveler who's in need of a place. He'll understand and appreciate the nuances of the needs of the traveler, of the needs of the person who could use some hot water and a warm bed and a roof over their head. Yes, maybe Avram Avinu would have done it anyway. But now he does it with greater sensitivity. Now he does it with greater insight into the needs and the pain and the suffering of the individual who's standing before him. What greater benefit could accrue to Avraham than giving him this depth of experience, this depth of understanding of another human being, this sensitivity to another? Lech Lecha, says Hashem, go on this journey. L'tovascha la'anascha. It will be for your benefit. And the benefit is that you will be able to understand and become more sensitive to another human being. May it be HaKadosh Baruch Hu's will that we too go on the journey of Avraham and become kinder, more generous, more sensitive human beings. Good Shabbos.